Hello, so I'm going to try the quart wheel again. This time I've come with some wedge clay, and I'm going to kind of walk you guys through everything that's in my little portable cart that I plan to use to be mobile this summer. I even got the pedal, which I will be setting up today. So, I got me a sturdy stool to sit on. Make sure it's locked. Okay, perfect. So I got me a portable table from Amazon, and I will put that in the link. I made sure that the table could hold maximum weight. The wheel is 25 pounds. So I wanted a table that could hold likely 100 pounds, just because as I'm throwing and pushing down, so I want to make sure my table could support that. I like the table. It's very easy to set up. And I'll put all the links in the video. I also like the fact that the table can fold up really nice and neatly into a carrying case, which is really nice because I need everything that I'm going to use to be mobile to be able to fold up neatly into one case. I have my water container. I have my pedal, which I need to hook up today, and we're going to walk through that. Now, one of the things I did buy, I did not get the quart lit. I got the quart S Plus, and I got me a generator, which I'm thankful for today because my phone battery is running low, and I like the fact that I can use the generator for other things. Now, I have to say, in buying a generator or a portable battery, I learned a lot. So in order to be able to use the wheel for the length of time that I want, and I'm guessing about 2 to 3 hours at any event, maybe 4 maximum, I got a battery that was, and let me look here, capacity is 634 watts, so that I could run the wheel for longer. As I'm centering, I will use more energy. As I'm starting to pull, of course, I will use less energy. So I got something that could handle that for at least 4 or 5 hours. It also has, before I let you go, it has 2 AC ports, some USB ports, and some DC ports. So I really like that. One thing I will note with that generator is that it is not an emergency generator, so I have to continuously use it if I don't want it to die out. So let me get my pottery wheel now. I'm going to set it on my table, on, my generator on. I'm going to select the AC option. There we go. I'm going to plug this in, and I'm also going to plug in my wheel. Okay. Now I have instructions on how to connect my pedal, and what the instruction says to do is to turn, make sure power is off, turn the wheel to max speed, and then cut the button on. I'm going to readjust my camera so you guys can see me a little better. Just got some more of my items needed here to throw. I like the fact that I can turn the table kind of diagonal so that it kind of mimics a pottery wheel table. So again, according to the instructions, cut it on. Then it says max speed on the pedal, cut on the pedal. There we go. It is now paired. So I am going to, I'm controlling it now with the pedal. We are all set to go. Now the one thing I do like, and again, I'm using this wheel for mobile purposes. It comes with 4 bats. So I got 2 square bats and 2 round bats. So I like that a lot. The splash pan is magnetic, so it kind of clicks. And it's easy to pull out and clean up. I really, really, really like that. Owning a pottery studio, I have 2 splash pans that have been damaged from people just not properly using the latch and a little bit of wear and tear. So I do like the fact that this splash pan does have magnets and it just snaps together. I also like the fact that for a tabletop, this doesn't have the preset holders. So I'm able to set what I want to set up here, like my tools. I'm able to keep them right here in front of me, which is a nice have. I just don't like the preset cup holders. If I'm working at a normal sized wheel, this is where I will keep my tools at. So I do like the fact that I have this little station up front to put my tools. And as I mentioned the other day on my video, I was going to come back with some larger pieces of clay. So I have my larger pieces of clay. They have been wedged. They are about 4 pounds. I am not the best wedger. I will always say that. I've had injuries to my shoulder. And sometimes I do fight with air bubbles. So let's get started and see how this baby holds with 4 pounds of clay. Now again, when I got started years ago, I was watching some videos on YouTube, and before I committed to a big size wheel or a forever wheel, I started with the Amazon wheel. I figured that if I was really hooked, then that was a better buy-in for me. However, once I started working with the Amazon wheel, as most of you guys know, they don't have bat pins. And so it's hard to put bats on them. Not impossible. You don't need bat pins at all to work. I do like the bat pins. I do like the bat system. I prefer it. That's just me. But it's not needed at all to work. And I will say that with this particular system, they do use a smaller bat pin size. So I can't just use my other bats that I've purchased previously for other projects on this wheel. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get started here. Hopefully it doesn't rain, which it is starting to rain. Okay guys, I'm back again. I moved everything inside. In an attempt to get everything reconnected, I realized that I need to reset my pedal to the wheel. So I'm going to do that again. So again, I'm waiting for it to reconnect. Perfect. There we go. Okay, let's get started again. I'm working with 4 pounds of clay. I did wedge this a little bit better. The initial video I had just looked like I was fighting all my life with the clay. So that really wasn't what I wanted to show you guys. I'm still, even though I'm inside, I'm still connected to my power source. Again, this is 4 pounds of clay. It's fairly quiet. So I am pressing down again, which is why I said when I looked at a table, I looked at a table that could hold more than 25 pounds because I needed to be able to press down with all my force if I was working with larger pieces of clay. Again, like I said, I should have probably used the round bat versus the square bat. That's more of my issue. The table is holding. The wheel is holding. I have it on medium speed. We have a little bit of motor working here with the 4 pounds of clay. All right. So I threw with 4 pounds. I it worked. When I go slow, it's a little bit more noisier, but not by much. Um, the wheel did not rock. Um, it didn't drag. It didn't slow down and give out on me with the 4 pounds. Um, I was able to pull and finish the piece. Now, my only thing is, which is on me, I should have used a round bat. I did kept hitting the bat um, as I was centering, but that was just my choice to use the square bat over the round bat. But overall, it was really good. And again, like I said, I really do enjoy the section up front where I can put my tools back, my extra clay that I'm cutting off. As far as the table, I like the width of the table, and I'll include that in my review so that you know which table I purchased, the stool, and the battery pack. So I'll include all of that inside of um, my description at the bottom and a link to those items on Amazon. But overall, you guys, I still love it. I still love it for what I want to do. Still very excited to use it. And I give it a thumbs up.